I think one of the defining questions for the era ahead for humanity is how we will navigate a future that is marked by more disruption, more uncertainty, and more conflict than we have experienced in any time in recent world history. The world is becoming a more violent place, and confidence in peaceful solutions is declining. One of the themes that came out of today's conference is the need to build a much bigger tent. We need to be engaging and reaching out to a much wider set of actors, artists, scientists, religious leaders, veterans, people who disagree, but who can be part of these conversations about peaceful resolution of future conflicts.
What we really sense is a real feeling of uncertainty. So I think we're also in a place where we're trying to figure out what it all means. On the one hand, creates a situation where you need more peace building. You need more people who understand these fields and are ready to, usher in old concepts that we can use again, bring in a new generation.
Americans just trust our veterans, both people on the left and people on the right. And because of this political divide that we're facing right now, it's really important that we have voices that can bring people together, real conveners. We need a mission. And we have a lot of our veterans, our military folks, brave men and women coming back from the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. They need purpose. They need a new hill to take. And I believe that there's no greater hill to take in this moment than to help save American democracy here at home.
So universities have an incredible role to play with peace building in the US and globally. One, they're teaching the students the next generation of our leaders in this field. So that there's nothing more important than that. Notre Dame was the perfect partner to be working on this conference with. They have the gravitas and also the intellectual curiosity to move forward with us in what comes next.
The role of faith in war and peace is very strong. Faith is a motivator for people. It is a powerful force in society. It is a powerful force of leadership and of community organizing. And so that force of faith can be used either towards division and destruction and violent conflict, or towards peace and building community and building the kind of world that we all want to live in.
Many of the people here today were struck by the positive tone of the discussions. We were not wallowing in despair at the challenges. We were talking about how do we move forward, and how do we move forward together? How do we build a much broader coalition? How do we begin to imagine new ways of doing this work, new ways of tackling the challenges of the future?